Suppose everyone in the world stops eating non-veg and turns vegetarian. Everyone's quit meat, fish, eggs, a world with no non-veg eaters. What changes would that bring globally? There will be two sides to it, so stick with the video. Before that, make sure you subscribe and like the video. If we look at data, nearly 75% of the world's population eats non-veg. According to an Oxford study, if the whole world stopped eating non-veg, death rates could drop by 6 to 10%, meaning diseases like diabetes, heart attacks, and cancer would decrease and humans could live longer. But wait, that's not the full story. This would only apply in developed countries with low populations. If places like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh stopped eating non-veg, more deaths would occur due to starvation than disease. That's because a lot of people depend on non-veg diet. But another big advantage, if you quit meat, is that it would greatly reduce global warming, which is a major issue today. Actually, animal farming is accountable for a quarter of greenhouse gas emissions. In the US, for instance, a family of 4 meat eaters produces more greenhouse gas than 2 cars. So, along with cars and factories, meat is also responsible for global warming. For example, there are more than 1.3 billion cows worldwide, and a cow produces about 120 kilos of methane a year. And in terms of global warming, methane is 20 times more dangerous than carbon dioxide. Besides this, animals use twice as much land as humans do, considering their overall lifestyle. According to a report, nearly 68% of all land is used for animals. But if the whole world turned veg, this land could mostly be used for forests and plants, which would greatly reduce the effect of greenhouse gases. But with a total veggie world, most of the animals would be set free. Some would go to the jungle, some would wander around. Many animals would turn wild, but carnivore population would also increase. Many of these animals would become their prey. And due to carnivorous animals, these numbers would decrease. However, some species like chickens couldn't survive in the wild. They wouldn't know what to do in a jungle. So they would have to be kept in farms and such. But also, people who used to work with, supply, and sell animals would need to find new jobs. This could lead to unemployment for some people. But what effect would it have on our bodies? The protein and nutrients you get from meat aren't available in the same quantity in vegetarian diet. To get the same amount of nutrients, you'd have to eat a lot more lentils, cheese, soybeans, etc. Overall, if humans stop eating non-veg, we'd be healthier, with about 7 to 8 million fewer deaths every year. But this would mainly apply in developed countries with lower population. In many populated countries, a lot of people depend on non-veg. Now tell me in the comments, do you eat non-veg? For more such videos, subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon.